Hello, welcome back to Brandon Sushi Live Noding. In this episode, we're gonna talk about something fundamental in Sverchok. So basically, we're gonna take advantage of this list mask out and list mask join nodes. So they two are kind of like a pair that you can use um, in order, like if you want to separate some points of a line, and then you kind of move some points and but keeps the rest of the points at its default positions. Just pretty much like something like this. I have a line that's actually I'm offsetting slightly to the top uh, in the z-axis, and then I'm using this list mask out to separate some of the points, and I can actually control the points using this true and false number, um, true and false logic, to get this kind of like a component level control. And in the end, we can actually like let it like revolve it, and we get this kind of structure. You can actually use this for a lot of usage, maybe even like making like some kind of bamboo tree. You can do it this way, but let's see how we actually can do this from scratch. So I'll put that to the side, and I'll have like a clean Blender. We're gonna build it from scratch. So compositing, make it full screen. So I have a Sverchok, new node tree, and I'm gonna save this real quick. So this is gonna be SV list masking and left. Start with a line and viewer draw. So line by default always kind of growing in the x-axis, so that should be fine for what we are doing. We can increase the vertex size, and let's start with actually doing the masking. Okay, so list mask out and list mask join. So these two can be quite intimidating if you never use it. I'm using it many times, but still sometimes a little bit confused. But actually, if you are working in the vertex level, it should be pretty self-explanatory. So you pass in the data of the points, and then you want to mask it. The mask actually should be like a true and false value. So let's start with just six points of the line. Basically, we can, using true and false, we can mask out the vertices. So I'm gonna use list input, and this is gonna be integer, but with integer we can switch between 0 and 1, so it's like false and true. So this value we can just pipe it in there, and by doing that, we're gonna have points that being masked on and off. So I think we need to be on level 2. Okay, so by doing this, you can see we can already like switch on and off for the vertices, but we don't want to hide the vertices. We actually want them back together at some point. So that's why we need to have this list mask join to bring the data back in at some point. Something like that. So data true. This should be true. Should be level 2, I think. The masking should go in there as well. So now we are back to what we had before, but the difference is that we can do something with this two different data. We are basically creating some kind of branching. So vector move with this guy, for example, we can kind of move it. Okay, I need a vector, and let's move this guy up. So you can see, okay, we have 1, 2, 3. We have 6 points, and we have points number index 0 and index 3 kind of move up because of this value. This value actually can be randomized as well. So this is like on and off, right? We are generating this on the fly, and this I believe this z value also we can just use random number, although this is unnecessary for now, but you can do that as well. It's pretty cool. See, we have like random number controlling these 4 vertices that we turn on. Otherwise we have like just, you see, this is like really cool and very powerful. Anyhow, we have control over like selections of points of this line, and then the next thing we can do is to use maybe lathe operation, lathe or revolve. This guy, I think the edge goes in there, this goes in there. So okay, it's doing the revolve thing. This can be like a head, but no, we're not gonna make a head. We're gonna kind of rotate it. This thing by default is using the z-axis. You can see 0, 0, 1. We want it to be on the x-axis. So now we are getting something correct. And with the original line, we probably want to move it up a little bit. In the z-axis. So now we have something that's looking like a pipe. It's pretty cool. Yeah, and this guy, we don't need that big vertices. Just make it like vertices, maybe 3, 5. Okay, let's bake it and have a look. It's looking pretty good. Looking really nice actually. And this guy with revolve, maybe we want to merge it as well. Bake it, smooth it, looking beautiful. And okay, so you see now we have quite a robust kind of setup. You can make a lot of different structure here, even like maybe like a lightsaber-ish. See, the cool thing about this is that, let's say now we have like a 10 points, and then we generate this 10 points on and off. We are generating, this is like a pattern. The pattern itself will actually repeat itself. So as if we continue like growing the points with the line, it's gonna repeat the pattern here, up here, for the true and false. And we can still control the stepping, and we can also control the thickness of this guy, and also randomness here. Let's make it 10. So this is a random value that we can adjust on top of the original, the base mesh thickness. And we have control over the revolve as well. It's very powerful. You can create like a tunnel. And probably the only control that we don't have is that we cannot bend it unless you are using Blender modifier, perhaps curve modifier, and you can bend it whatever you like. So I think this is very powerful, and this is kind of basics as well, basic foundation of Sverchok. So yeah, there you go. This is something that's could be useful. Maybe make like a bamboo tree or something. I don't know. I'll have a think. Maybe this looks like a little bit like a Tower of Karin in Dragon Ball as well, or maybe this looks like some kind of Turkish pipe. I don't know. Let me know what you think. Thanks again for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you. Bye.